Genesis is full of revolutionary truths, which this quarterly is sharing with freshness and depth. Among many things, Genesis shares the epic story of a global disaster. But right on the heels of that disaster, it shares God's prepared plan for response and to recover and restore all His creation. Genesis provides answers to our questions of why. Why is there so much suffering? Why do I feel that things should be different and better? Genesis also gives precious insights into our questions of how. How will things be made right? Genesis tells us that we were not made for evil. Our world was not made for evil. We were made in God's image. We were made for love and harmony. Our world was made for delight, pleasure, and a deeper revelation of love. This is why we feel disturbed and discontented in the face of evil. We weren't made for it. And the reason for suffering, according to Genesis? Suffering came and still comes when we abandon God's love and seek our own agendas. Right from the beginning, Genesis reveals that God knows how to make things right. Genesis shows us that God has a response plan for our global disaster, a plan that will result in full restoration of humanity and creation to God's original design and intent. As believers and His ambassadors, we become part of His plan. We join His emergency response team, showing soul-saving love through life-saving and life-changing assistance. Our global church does this through many ministries, including ADRA. Through ADRA, we are responding to disasters around the world with justice, compassion, and love. This Sabbath, the offering is for ADRA's disaster and famine relief work. This offering enables ADRA to follow God's model of prepare, respond, and recover. Our offerings today mean that ADRA is prepared for disasters before they strike, that ADRA can respond to disasters in a timely and effective manner, and that ADRA can help families recover and restore their lives after disasters. This work is incomplete. Only God can and will bring full redemption, reconciliation, and restoration, but we are His agents in this world. While we wait for the completion of His plan, we still work alongside with Him. When we do that, we point people to the God who will do a total reversal of evil. Isaiah describes it in chapter 35, verse 10. The redeemed of the Lord will return and come to Zion with singing, crowned with unending joy. Joy and gladness will overtake them, and sorrow and sighing will flee. This is a prophecy that those who were overwhelmed by suffering will be overtaken by unending joy and gladness. God will put sorrow and sighing to flight. In the meantime, we unite with Him to show His love. We beat back sorrow and sighing as He gives us grace, strength, and means until the day that His disaster response plan is completed.